It's Week 9 of the National Football League. And here's the pick artist himself, Trayvon Diggs.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the number 1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff. They start the drive on the ground, Kamara. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Second down, and it's Kamara again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 there, and a New Orleans first down. Well, for Alvin Kamara, that speed-size combo, just about exactly what you want for a running back, and he uses that size, that strength to bust through a would-be tackler there. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Gone. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And his kick is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start, because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd and 12, Willis. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing it.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 15 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. There. His second touchdown on the season. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The Patriots at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. But they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Willis with another keeper, and he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Second down throw coming by Willis. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack. And the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's when we're kickers watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it. Brats.
So here are the Saints to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here 1st and 10. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 3 yards all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded at about the 28. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Strong. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Strong again. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. 3rd down, it's Willis. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Shotgun snap to Willis. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Willis on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 4 yards out. And the Pats have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The New Orleans offense set to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Off play action. Here's Goff. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with some. Down. Here's Willis, 3rd and long. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Patriots have it. And now, as with every potential now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's Goff. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, a nice spin. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. 1st and 10, it's Willis. Albert Okwuegbunam, the intended target. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action, Willis. This is caught, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. To throw, here's Willis. Sliding out of the... And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. From 3 yards out. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because The extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
2nd and 10. Goff again. Over the middle, complete. It's Parker. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Goff on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. He's past the 30. Past midfield, look out. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown. No time remaining. And this is going to count. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So we've reached halftime here at past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Patriots to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. On first down, Willis. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On third down, it's Willis. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. After the interception, here's Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarter
touchdown, Saints. Terrace Marshall, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Goff looking to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
New England's offense set to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Strong. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throw finding Thornton over the middle. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Willis to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. Marcus May with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception returned for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This two-shell pass, and if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Give up the middle to Strong. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Willis looking to throw on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now Goff on first down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35 on second down. Goff. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Kyle Duggar in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing on third. Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's Marshall. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. Complete to Olave on the out route. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well,
and he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Kyle Duggar able to record his 5th sack of the season. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A nice gain of 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On first down, Willis. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
After the penalty, it's Ingram. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually it's back on its heels.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. On first down, it's gone. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Willis. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. And his throw is incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it, because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. 1st and 10, Willis. And now here is another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. The 40, the 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
This one taken just inside the 10. New England's offense set to go. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Willis to try again after the pick six. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. From the 35 on second down, Willis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Willis will look to throw on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. Willis will look to throw it. He's going to try and go deep again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Willis. Rolling to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ed Oliver in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Willis got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such... Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the...
When the members on and get it going Donkey Kong, they got the hand out like, will you give a dog a bone? I'm like, oh, no, you gotta get it on your own. They get an attitude, I'm like, you better check your tone. They ain't got no job, need someone to take her home. I hop up in the car and whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm out here killing clones. Coming in strong like, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating, it's a party, wanna come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill the king, like shit, wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like 100 miles. They be getting tired, running out like 100 house. All up in my business, real nose like a bloodhound. I'ma throw them off like I'm standing on a picture mound. All they do is look at Instagram while they sit around. Hate me in real life, but you liking pictures now. Oh, everybody acting different now, finally trying to